Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I am the Inner Path Shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler, and a generational curse breaker with a message for chosen ones, for light workers, for star seeds, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some illumination, some clarity from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is beware of incoming food magic demonic craving attacks. Beware of incoming food magic demonic craving attacks. So before getting into this message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been kicked around, you've been pushed to the fringes of existence. This could be through society, toxic employment, toxic family dynamics, toxic community dynamics. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from the trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and to be able to continue or to embark on your soul's evolutionary journey. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me vibrationally, energetically, through the comments, through the spirit realm. I really appreciate hearing back from you because you keep me motivated to do what I do every day, which is to bring messages of healing, messages of enlightenment for my soul tribe from the higher realms. It is my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this path. The forces that push me, the forces that challenge my light, my existence, the forces that remind me that this light must be kept on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I'm now able to share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective, worldwide. I really appreciate their input on this journey. So let's get into the message. Remember, these messages are timeless. So when you receive the message, that's when you're meant to hear it. But this is a message that's coming through at the beginning of the December festive season, the December holiday season, 2024. But the messages are timeless because they are related to spiritual warfare. The messages are also collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message is resonating with you today and you would like to book a personal deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message is resonating with you today, please like, share, subscribe. Help the video become more visible to others. and help someone else find this very important message. Also, if the message is resonating with you today, add some green hearts to the comments, as many green hearts as you are divinely guided to do so. By adding green hearts, you are animating Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe to either activate, boost, or unblock your heart chakra, which is the most powerful chakra in your chakra column. So you want to make sure that your heart chakra is open and receptive, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in this message for yourself. By doing so, you will also be promoting the heart chakra frequency of love, 528 hertz frequency, which is also the frequency of God, which is also the frequency of healing, which is also the frequency of DNA repair. So if you're divinely moved to do so, add some green hearts to the comments, as many as you are guided to. So let's get into the message. And again, today's message is beware of incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks. So Spirit wants the tribe, the collective, to be mindful during this season, to watch yourself, especially when it comes to your eating patterns, because this is also a season of festivity where there is a lot of socialization, if you will, around food. But Spirit wants you to be smart. Spirit wants you to be vigilant during this season. Spirit also wants you to be observant. While this message is collective in nature, someone also needs to hear this message. I could be talking to someone that has been a victim of food magic in the past. I'm definitely talking to a generational curse breaker. There's a reason why you have had that experience, because you are meant to destroy that generational curse that has plagued your bloodline, that was propagated or infused through food, through drink. So the message is also going to get very specific. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But for the collective in general, Spirit wants you to be observant. I could be talking also to someone that's in the process of investigating a generational curse through the spirit realm. And Spirit wants you to keep your spiritual senses turned on and alert for food magic that is about to be revealed to you. This could be a break in someone's psychic investigation of generational curses generated through food magic. So take what resonates. Let's go deeper through tarot and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like the tribe to focus on at this time. So oftentimes, demonic entities can manipulate your mind, manipulate your soul through food magic. This can be achieved either through someone preparing a meal for you, or someone gifting you with food, or buying you a meal. And this is a demonic activity that can either also be achieved in the spirit realm, primarily by demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, demonic attachments. I could be talking to someone that maybe at this time you are actually dealing with demonic possession when it comes to food. This can also be done in the physical realm by psychic vampires, soulless beings, NPCs, energy vampires. I could be talking to someone that has dealt with food poisoning in the past. Spirit is bringing your attention to this message for a reason. So let's go deeper. Spirit wants you to be very mindful, very observant, and also be very protective of yourself during this season of what you will consume and what you will not consume. Because this is about your life, this is about your journey. For some people, these food purses may be the very block that's stopping you from ascending. It may be the very block that's maybe stopping you from moving forward in life, in your creativity, in your livelihood, in your health, in your well-being, in your prosperity. So Spirit is coming through very strongly to be very mindful and consider what's at stake here. It's your very soul that's at stake with this incoming food magic that may manifest. This message is specific with the incoming craving attacks, but craving attacks can take different forms. Craving attacks can be you feeling like eating something, like an excessive desire to eat something, or it can also be a demonic force placing an attachment within your soul, within your spirit, a trigger for you to be triggered when you see something, when you see a certain type of food, or to trigger ready acceptance when a demonic force that is embodied dishes out food to you or hands you food. So Spirit wants you to be very protective of your soul at this time. It is also a season of Epiphany. You might be familiar with the religious season of Epiphany, but pretty much the holiday season, Christmas season, is also a time of enlightenment. A time of epiphanies are enlightenment. Epiphanies are truths revealed. So for someone, being mindful to this message may be a link to you being enlightened on something or about someone. So light energies, light of Christ energies are very powerful on the planet during this season. I could be talking to someone that's working with Yeshua on this journey. I could also be talking to a Sirius star seed. The blue planet might resonate with someone. So Wheel of Fortune is coming through. So your wheel of fortune is turning during this season. You might have recently listened to the new moon in Sagittarius reading. That is now in the channel's video library. It's a recent message, but it's a message that is laden with the new beginnings, new beginning activations, fresh new opportunities, positive energy. So that's what this season is all about. So for someone, Spirit is saying your fortunes are turning, taking a turn for the better. Your life is taking a turn for the better, but Spirit wants you to pay attention to any incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks at this time. This could be what was used against you in the past, especially at the end of the year, to get you to fall back, to get you to not move forward in the new year. So I could be talking to someone that maybe in the past you've made resolutions and you found it very difficult to maintain your goals or to even achieve your goals. If you go back to that message, it could also be a call for someone to revisit that message, the new moon in Sagittarius message. But it's also talking about this being a good time to set intentions for yourself for the new year, or to set resolutions, whatever resonates with you. But this is not necessarily a writing down of resolutions, but even in your own mental space, just setting solid intentions about how you want things to look for you in 2025, for example, because 2025 is the number 9 year. It's a year of cycle endings. So that's why Spirit wants you to be very careful, because you are about to close out on many toxic cycles in 2025. I could be talking to someone that has set those intentions in this in that new moon in Sagittarius portal to grab these fresh new opportunities, fresh new beginnings for yourself in 2025. And also to release old patterns. That message was about releasing old patterns as well. So this is where you get to release those old patterns, and they are linked to demonic food magic and craving attacks. So Spirit is saying your wheel of fortune has changed. That means money is changing for you, health is changing for you, wellness is changing for you, even spirituality is changing for you. You're attracting good luck. You're attracting good karma. You have activated good karma for yourself. And as you activate good karma for yourself, anyone or anything that's at the bottom of that wheel, any pattern that's at the bottom of that wheel is getting crushed by that revolution that you've just made, by that turn that you have just made. So Spirit wants you to protect that good turn that you have now achieved, that good revolution that you have now achieved. I'm also talking to a karma activator. And as a karma activator, it also means that you're a divine witness. I could be talking to someone that is maybe witnessing this pattern in another soul. Maybe your role in this message is to be the observer. Spirit already mentioned observer. So I could be talking to someone that is also meant to save someone, or to help someone, or to rescue someone from demonic food magic that is manifesting in the form of craving attacks. I could be talking to someone that is helping someone to break a pattern too. So your fortunes are changing for the better. That means better health, better wealth, better living, lifestyle, livelihood. Because you are breaking this food magic curse. You are breaking this, you're stopping this demonic food magic that has been wreaking havoc, causing upheaval in your family, in your lineage, in your ancestry. Knight of Swords is coming through. So Spirit wants you to stay in your Knight of Swords energy. And Knight of Swords, and Knight first of all is a warrior. Swords is weaponry. That's why Spirit is saying be on the alert. Be in this warrior, spiritual warrior energy. Keep your spiritual swords, your spiritual weapons engaged during this season. Don't take a break on your soul, on yourself, on your soul. Don't go to sleep on yourself in this season. I could be talking to someone also who has been attacked through food craving, to where you eat so much and then you just immediately roll over and fall asleep. Spirit is saying it's demonic food magic. It's demonic craving attacks. So Spirit wants you to wake up in this season. Stay awake for someone. That could also be a call for someone to watch a past message in the channel video library titled Stay Awake. There are activations and messages there. There's a reason why it's coming up. They are linked in this message. This could be also an update for someone that has watched that message in the past, and you're receiving an update through this message. Be in this Knight of Swords energy. Stay on that white horse You are a victorious Knight of Swords. A knight is an honored or a distinguished warrior. Your spiritual conquests are outstanding. Your spiritual victories are outstanding. I'm talking to someone that has faced spiritual battle over and over again, spiritual challenges, and you've always come out tops. I'm talking to someone that is also now spending a lot of time in the air realm. Swords is in the airspace. So Spirit also wants you to spend, to contemplate, to meditate on any incoming demonic food magic craving attacks. Spirit could be giving you downloads. Spirit wants you to sit with it for someone. Spirit wants you to sit with it so that you can decode the energy and receive the truth about it in this season of Epiphany. I could actually be talking to someone that is currently experiencing such an incoming food magic demonic craving attack. If that's you, this message is for you. You might resonate with the number 10. If that's you, this message is for you. You could be born January 1st. You could be a life path number 1 as well. But you have number 1 energy. That's why that Knight of Swords is out here for you. You're a champion. You're a leader. I'm also talking to a leader. You have leadership energy. You are a magician, exactly. Right after I finished saying you're a leader. You're a magician. You're a number 1. The magician card is also number 1 energy. So this is who you are. You're somebody that's very magical, somebody that literally spins straw into gold. You're somebody that turns lead into gold. This is who you are. You're somebody that takes impossible situations and turns them into possible. You're a healer as well. So your magic is multifaceted, multidimensional. So Spirit is saying, especially in this festive season, someone has been attacked through these food magic, demonic craving attacks to tap into your magic. I could also be talking to someone that during this season, you have been demonically manipulated, maybe to prepare certain meals or certain food spreads, certain banquets to host. But Spirit is saying it was achieved through your craving of that food. That's how that's how those demonic. That's how the demonic siphoning was engineered. They would get you to crave for something or to crave a certain holiday spread, holiday dinner, all your favorites, and just make it and have freeloaders, demonic entities, soulless beings fill your table and devour your energy that way. That's very specific, so take it if it resonates with your soul. But Spirit is saying you are a magician, especially when it comes to cooking yourself. So I could also be talking to someone that is a very talented chef, a very gifted chef. But you have also been attacked, you've been hit by demonic food craving attacks to where it has affected your soul. Your soul is no longer in balance. I could be talking to someone that's also dealing with weight issues. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with eating disorders. Take what resonates. Spirit is also saying there is a dark magician in your circle. Someone that has been casting spells on you through food craving, through food magic attacks. So take what resonates. So Spirit is also saying the wheel of fortune has turned for that magician. I could be talking to someone who's receiving confirmation through this message. Spirit is saying the wheel has turned. That magician is now at the bottom of your wheel. They're getting crushed. by their food magic, by their food craving attacks that they were implanting in you, because I'm talking to a generational curse breaker that is also undoing these patterns. I'm talking to someone that's going deep enough within your soul, digging it all up, allowing it to come to the surface for release. And you have been this Knight of Swords. I'm talking to someone that has faced this generational curse or this attack very bravely, like a warrior. You've already spent that time in the air realm, doing your spiritual investigation, doing your contemplation, your meditation. And now Spirit is saying that magician is now at the bottom of the wheel. Your changing of toxic patterns, your releasing of those old patterns has now turned your wheel again. If you have been with the tribe long enough, when this Wheel of Fortune card shows up, it means that each time that you're hearing a message that references your wheel turning, you're achieving a revolution. You're achieving movement. So you're not at a standstill. So your investigation, your due diligence, your self-care when it comes to your eating, your health, your diet, that's how you've been this Knight of Swords. And now you've uncovered this dark magician, this dark witch, this dark warlock that implanted a generational curse, an ancient curse through food for someone. So 10 of Wands is coming through. Congratulations. Your wheel turning means that your magic is now at a 10. In a range of 0 through 10, 10 being the highest score, because this is the range of numbers in the suit. So you're at a 10. Your wands, your fire, your creativity, your magic, your sensitivity as well, your sensuality are all now at a 10. You have ascended. You have been enlightened. And now, because you're this magician at the top of your game, even your wands are also at the top of your game. I'm talking to someone that is multi-gifted, multi-talented. You're multi-wanded. That's the kind of magician you are. So this dark magician has been outwanded by you, chosen one. That's what it means. They had this one trick, their one-trick pony that was using food magic, craving attacks to propagate curses, lucid dream attacks. Spirit is saying you were being made to overeat for someone through lucid dream attacks. But through your wands, your many wands, you have been able to engage different forms of creativity, different forms of fire. This is how you have uncovered this curse. So now this magician, this dark magician is now at the bottom of the wheel. I'm talking to a light magician. That's who you are. So this could also be a magician activation or upgrade for someone in this message. I could also be talking to someone that's at the beginning of your journey. Spirit wants you to know that you're a very magical being. You have it in you. You're a knight. You have it in you to be at the top of your game when it comes to your spiritual magic. But beware of incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks. So I could be talking to someone that's also susceptible, and Spirit is warning you at the beginning of your journey. But I'm talking to someone whose many ones have defeated this witch or warlock, or a witch and warlock pair that have been working against you through food magic and craving attacks. I could also be talking to someone that has just shed a lot of weight. As you shed weight in the spirit realm, it also translates into physical weight loss. I'm talking to someone that has lost a lot of weight, significant weight loss, but it has been achieved through spiritual means. through taking back your power, through you making better food choices for yourself, through you raising your energy, your frequency, vibration, which also translates to raising your metabolism. So I'm talking to someone that is now taking a more detailed approach, but through spirituality, and you're shedding all this spiritual weight. If that's you, this message is for you. I'm talking to someone that's in the full energy. You're on a new journey, as Spirit has just finished elaborating on how you're taking good care of yourself now. You're putting yourself first, you're putting your health first, you're putting your wellness first. Congratulations. I'm talking to someone that is now also in their vulnerability and trusting of the universe, of divine forces, of Most High Mother and Father God. And you're now eating intuitively. I could also be talking to someone that is now following a divine schedule of eating. You're no longer eating on regular or recommended or matrix type of schedules that dictate how many meals you should eat per day. I'm talking to someone that is now eating strategically. And because of that, it has exposed where the food magic was, where the craving attacks were for someone. Spirit is saying, stay in that full energy. The full is the childlike energy. I could be talking to someone also that is dealing with a witch and warlock or a witch and warlock pair from childhood that propagated this food magic when you were still a child. But now you're now on this journey of soul freedom, soul expansion. You are uncovering your curiosity about your childhood is also what has brought about this exposition for someone. I could be talking to someone that has been recently doing past life regressions, going back to your childhood, healing your inner child wounds. And one of the things that has come up is this food magic and this witch and warlock pair. So I could be talking to someone that's receiving a puzzle piece through this message. I could be talking to someone that has already uncovered this witch and warlock, but now Spirit is bringing you one more piece of information to let you know that whatever curses you have dug up, they were propagated through food magic and demonic craving attacks. I could be talking to someone that maybe in your childhood you could have lived with other people or have been put in the care of other people other than your parents. This could be a babysitter. This could have been at sleepovers with relatives, with friends, with extended family. Take what resonates. But Spirit is saying, be in the full energy in this season, because the full is also about new beginnings. So you want to protect your new beginning, which you have already secured in the new moon in Sagittarius. You want to protect it. Protect your new beginning, and don't allow or beware of incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks, so that you don't get thrown off your track or thrown off or swerved out of your lane. Because while there's a lot of Christ energies, light of Christ energies on the planet, a lot of light flooding the planet during this season, don't forget, chosen ones, that the darkness also still lurks. So you want to make sure that you don't relax and put your guard down. That's why Spirit wants you to be a Knight of Swords in this season. Three of Cups is coming through, and 3 is like a community number. So this could be a call for someone to be mindful while you're in your community, or while you're in company, while you're with friends, while you're with any kind of group setting in this season. Spirit is saying beware of incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks. I could be talking to somebody that loves to socialize, but maybe you have been attacked with cravings to where maybe you end up being shamed, being ridiculed, or being ostracized in that type of setting. I could be talking to someone that has been dealing with a clique of friends or a clique of relatives, a coven that maybe attacked you with craving attacks so that they could also dig away at your self-esteem. That's very specific. Take it if it resonates. You could be a life path number 3. You could be born March the 3rd. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also be born the 3rd of a month. Eight of Pentacles is coming through, and Eight of Pentacles is, first of all, the number 8 is about rebirth. So Eight of Pentacles is about educating yourself, developing or honing your skills, your talents, your gifts. Spirit wants you to focus on yourself in that regard in this season. Protect your talents, protect your skills, protect your gifts, because that's the ultimate intention of these attacks, to kill you in that area, to stop you from being creative, to stop you from living, to stop you from manifesting, because Pentacles is also manifestation, material harvest, materialization of your spiritual efforts, your spiritual labors. So you want to make sure that you are also protecting your talents, your gifts, your skills, and you don't maybe succumb to a food attack that maybe puts you in a lethargic state, or in a state of inertia where you're no longer active in your creativity or in your manifestations. Because demonic entities, when they also feel exposed, this is a season of enlightenment and exposure. When they feel exposed, they also like to create distractions, and some of them can be distractions through food magic to slow you down or to even halt you from continuing with this Knight of Swords action, with this generational curse breaking, with this self-improvement. Take what resonates with your soul. The Lover's card is coming through. You might resonate with the number 6. 6 is harmony. 6 is love. So Spirit is saying to someone, also pay attention to your love space. I could also be talking to someone that's dealing with a toxic ex-lover that has used food magic and craving attacks on you in the past, a covert narcissist that maybe bullied and shamed you for overeating, but meanwhile they were casting those spells. That's very specific. Take it if it resonates. But Spirit is also saying to someone, stay in that space of loving yourself, harmony with yourself, inner harmony. Because when you're in inner harmony, you will not give in to temptation. You will not give in to succumbing to an attack and just indulging anyway. Because a lot of these attacks, when you succumb or give in to the temptation, they are laced with a script that starts unfolding the moment you give in to that attack. So Spirit wants you to stay balanced. 6 is also about balance, harmony. Stay balanced, especially in your heart space. So if you feel an onset or an incoming craving, Spirit wants you to balance yourself out. Do what you must to balance yourself out and not give in. I could also be talking to someone that maybe one of your spiritual tools on this journey is fasting. I could be talking to someone that is now incorporating intermittent fasting on this journey. Intermittent fasting is giving yourself periods of fasting and not engaging in any eating whatsoever, and then giving yourself an eating window. I could be talking to someone that is now doing that on this journey. Each person is different. There are many ways of intermittent fasting, but I could be talking to someone that has been put on that track by your spirit team to do intermittent fasting, and you could be receiving incoming food magic, demonic attacks, craving attacks to throw you off that path. I could be talking to someone that's also using intermittent fasting in your demonic warfare. I could be talking to someone that has watched the video in the channel library titled "You're the Demon Slayer." I'm talking to a demon slayer. That could also be a call for someone to watch that video if you haven't already. You, the demon slayer. Or this could be a call for someone to revisit that video as well. But someone is doing intermittent fasting or has been divinely guided or inspired to use intermittent fasting as a spiritual weapon, and the enemy is trying to take you off that track. Because what happens is when you're in intermittent fasting, chosen ones, you enter a state called autophagy, meaning your healthy cells will start eating the dead cells, because it's a certain rate of metabolism that is taking place when you're in a fasting state, when you're in a fasted state versus when you're in a state of fullness, for example. So when you're in a fasted state, you're also actually more energetic, and you're also more aligned and better connected with the spirit realm when you're in a fasted state. That means that when demonic entities try to possess you or try to control you during your autophagy window, they're not able to get the kind of energy they need to feed off of you, because you're energetic, because you're more tuned in and tapped in. But when you're in a full state, your body has to slow down and shut down to accommodate digestion. So somebody out there has been attacked on your intermittent fasting journey to where maybe you're slowly falling off track, but you are actually a magician. This is one of your magic tools for someone. I'm talking to someone that also practices their spirituality through fasting. You're a king of pentacles. You're a master manifester. So that's why they don't want you to be in this new beginning energy. They don't want you to grab the fresh new opportunities that come with this season, with the energies, with this energy portal. But you're a king of pentacles, and spirit wants you to stay on your throne, stay in your power, stay in your authority. You're a master manifester. A king of pentacles is a master manifester, a leader, a wealthy person. I'm talking to someone that is set to manifest your infinite abundance, your wealth in 2025. And spirit wants you to start rooting yourself in that energy right here, right now, while it's still Sagittarius season. So take it if it resonates. Spirit is saying, stay on that throne. This is also how some demonic entities try to dethrone you by putting you in because food can also be used as a drug, chosen ones. So destructive drugs are not only chemicals or pharmaceuticals, but food can also be used as a drug, as a weapon. So spirit is really, really emphatic today with that message and caution when it comes to food. So let's get into the oracles. Let's get into oracle messages and see what else spirit would like the tribe to focus on at this time. So amulet is coming through. So an amulet is something that contains special powers to protect you from evil, danger, or disease, or brings good fortune. Take what resonates, but because this message is centered around food magic, this could be a call for someone to maybe purchase a crystal, a pendant, to help you ground that inner balance, that inner harmony that Spirit referenced earlier, an energy to help you stay anchored and grounded when these attacks come, so that you don't succumb, so that you don't give in to the attacks. But I could also be talking to someone that is getting revelation about who this dark magician is. They have connection with an amulet. They could wear an amulet that maybe stands out to you, or that is strange to you. They could wear an amulet that perhaps evokes negative energy shifts when you look at the amulet. I could also be talking to someone. Spirit is saying this dark magician has also worn this amulet to trigger that food magic. I could also be talking to someone that is, Spirit is saying, look out for a specific amulet. You will get a download about it. But someone is wearing an amulet, or someone wants to wear an amulet. This could be to an event, a party, a get-together. They want to wear an amulet to trigger food craving attacks for you on someone. So pay attention. Shapeshifter is coming through. So shapeshifters are on a spectrum, chosen ones. But shapeshifting is the ability to embody one energy, to change energy form from one energy to another. But when it comes to negativity, shapeshifters are like energy vampires, psychic vampires, for example. They like to shapeshift, meaning they like to cloak themselves with good energy, while at the core they're actually out to siphon your energy, to drain your energy. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with the shapeshifter, and Spirit is saying they've been using food magic. The cravings that you have been feeling are demonic. They have been instigated by this shapeshifter in your circle. This could be somebody that maybe when you're together, this person pretends that they don't eat, they hardly eat, they hardly touch any food when they're with you, but they instead rather watch you eat. Spirit is saying it's that shapeshifter that has been targeting you with these types of attacks. So take what resonates. But on the other side, shape-shifting, especially when it comes to being, for example, shamanic or even spiritual, you can shift from one energy to another. For example, you can shift, you can embody the spirit of a serpent, for example, in your Kundalini awakening, or when you're engaging Kundalini energies, for example. That means your power, your creativity. But you can also shift into, for example, if you embody the rabbit spirit, you can also shape shift from being in that Kundalini serpent energy to being a rabbit. Rabbits are associated with calmness. And you can also shapeshift to maybe, for example, an eagle. Eagles are associated with divine intelligence, higher perspective. So that's the kind of shape-shifting that you are talking about when you look at the positive spectrum of shape-shifting. But Spirit wants you to look out for the dark shape-shifters. But you yourself also are someone that is able to shift your energies according to a situation. Spirit wants you to use that superpower to protect yourself, so that you don't you don't get pulled down by negative energies. So that means when an energy is trying to pull you down into that craving attack, shape shift into something higher. Fly high. So forces of light is coming through. I'm definitely talking to someone that is walking in the light. You're a light worker. You are a force of light yourself. Your name could mean light. The forces of light and everything that's good, fair, peaceful, and loving in the world. Forces working to bring peace and salvation on the earth. That's who you are. This is what the core of your big earth mission is. To bring light to the planet, especially for this age of Aquarius, which is also the age of enlightenment. So Spirit is saying, protect your light during this season as well. Remember that you're a force of light, because certain foods also cause density in your body, density in your mind. I could be talking to someone dealing with mental fog right now. Density in your spirit. So Spirit is saying, remember that you're a force of light for someone. So that could be a call for someone to focus on the light permeable foods instead. Foods that promote your light, and foods that do not create denseness in your soul to where light can't permeate. Judas is coming through. There's a Judas in your circle, chosen ones. One who is a traitor and betrays under the guise of friendship. Spirit already brought that shapeshifter out here. Shapeshifter. So there's a Judas in your circle. They pretend to be a loyal supporter or friend, but behind your back they're holding a knife. And they're doing it through incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks. They're using food magic. Spirit just got finished explaining that this person is not who they, chalk themselves up to be. They pretend to be someone else that they're not. So I could also be talking to someone that's dealing with a Judas that is more of an enabler for your toxic patterns, your toxic habits. So take what resonates. Coven is also coming through. So confirmation here, I say it and it comes right out. A group of witches, for those that don't know, a coven is a group of witches or warlocks who work spells in tandem. You have been targeted by a group of people doing spell work against you. Spirit already mentioned this earlier. So this could be team events. This could be social friend groups, family gatherings. But Spirit wants you to pay attention to any craving attacks and ask these questions. I'm hearing question everything. If you experience a food craving attack, ask Spirit who the Judas is. Ask Spirit who the coven is. That's why Spirit also wants you to be in that night. That's what a Knight of Swords does. Ask Spirit to show you in the spirit realm. Because they really want your throne, chosen one. So they'll do anything. And food is a very discreet way of an entity, for an entity to abuse someone through food, because they like you consume the food on your own, right? So they can even just be sitting there, but they can pretend that you're the one that's making all the decisions and calling all the shots. Meanwhile, they have you under a spell. They're hiding in the dark about it. A Judas. You can see in this image with this Judas, you can't even see their head. That means this is someone that is very much in the dark and secretive about their agenda on your life, chosen one. I mean, if someone is holding a knife out for you, they're not trying to just graze you with that knife. They want to kill you. So this is a call for someone to take this food magic very seriously, because it's a graveyard type of spell, reckless magic, something that's meant to send you to the grave. Spirit is saying beware of incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks. I could be talking to someone that has watched the 7 deadly sins, or someone that resonates with the 7 deadly sins. If that's you, this message is for you. Growth is also coming through. I'm talking to someone that is definitely transforming yourself, and usually that's what happens when you're transforming yourself, when you're turning the wheel of your fortune, when things are changing for you. That's when you get tested the most. And food is a very easy weapon for demonic entities to use, because food is a necessity. But oftentimes, when one is under a sleeping spell or a lucid dream attack, their judgment will be impaired when it comes to food, especially if you're somebody that has set certain goals, certain targets for yourself that maybe depend on your agility, on your alertness, on your sharpness. Food can actually slow those energies down for you. So be very mindful that you're in a new beginning, you're in a growth phase, and you want to make sure that your energies are at their optimal for you to fully ground this new world, this new life that you're manifesting. Fire is also coming through. The energies of passion, creativity, will, strength, perseverance, power, and fertility. All these are fire energies. So for someone, Spirit is saying protect your fire, protect your ones. But Spirit is also saying for someone, these food craving attacks are fire attacks. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with heartburn or acid reflux issues. Spirit is saying it's coming from demonic sources. Take what resonates. Spirit is also saying to someone, be in your fire, be in your creativity, to extricate yourself or to remove yourself from the path of that attack. Because when you train your mind to focus on something else, it will help you to shift energies or even shift dimensions. Especially if you're someone that is on a fasting journey and you're finding it hard to remain consistent. Spirit is saying use your fire, use your creativity. Gifts is coming through. I'm definitely talking to someone that's gifted. Your natural God-given spiritual gifts and abilities are so powerful. But again, as Spirit is mentioning, your body's composition, your chemical composition has to be optimal for those gifts to manifest, for those gifts to work properly. So what you consume is very much a big part of your ability to use your gifts, your superpowers. So for someone, Spirit is saying this Calvin, this Judas are targeting your gifts, your God-given gifts, your natural abilities, your innate abilities. I'm talking to someone that has superpowers. You're very psychic. You have a very strong spiritual connection, especially as you continue to move further on this journey. Your spiritual connection is becoming more and more powerful, and that's what they're also trying to destroy by lowering your spirits, your energies through food attacks. So Spirit is also saying to someone, protect your throne, protect your gifts. This is a confirmation of that Eight of Pentacles energy that came through earlier. Protect your gifts and your talents. So I'm talking to a very powerful psychic. That's who you are. So that's why these attacks also tend to be that sophisticated, Chosen ones, when you're being attacked by sophisticated spell work, it means that you're that good. It means that that's how covert the narcissists have to be. That's how covert the Judas has to be. That's how covert the coven has to be. So that's why you have to fight on and be strong and persevere and stand your ground on this issue. Because of what's at stake. Spirit already mentioned that earlier. Because of what's at stake. So I'm talking to a seer, that's who you are. I'm talking to someone that has second sight. I'm talking to someone that has the ability to see things in other realms. I'm talking to someone that's able to see what others can't see. This is just a double, triple confirmation that you're a powerful psychic. So your psychic abilities are targeted during those demonic craving attacks. So that's why you have to push against it. That's why you have to be strong, because they're trying to block your seeing abilities. They're trying to block your third eye. I'm definitely talking to someone that is now accessing other realms, other dimensions. I could be talking to someone that is also accessing the ancestral realm now. I could be talking to someone that's working in the seventh dimension. And because of that, that is a glow up that is now evident to many. You're seeing abilities. You're breaking generational curses. You're being a force of light. You're very visible, chosen one. So now you have to treat yourself like royalty. Now you have to know that as royalty, you don't just mix with anything and everything. You don't have to give in to every attack. You don't have to give in to every craving. You don't have to take every food suggestion. You don't have to eat just anything and everything. Treat yourself like royalty. This could also be a call for someone to start engaging in food meditation. That way, Spirit will also help you to fine-tune your spiritual food, because food is also very spiritual. That's why you find that many occasions are often initiated through food, through sharing a meal. So this could be a call for someone to do a food meditation so that Spirit can reveal more to you or help you to fine-tune your food, your diet. Because Spirit wants you to be a knight. Spirit wants you to eat strategically. So I'm going to tap into moon energies and see what Spirit would like the tribe to focus on. But moon energies are very powerful because they're connected to your emotions. Moon energies are also illuminating. That means the moon is very light bearing. This could be a call for someone to spend more time or even to begin moon gazing. Connect with the moon, connect with the truth. The moon is in the realm of truth. Especially if Spirit is giving you a warning, Spirit is giving you a message. If you're hearing something for the first time or getting confirmation on something for the first time through this message, definitely Spirit wants you to spend more time with the moon. This might also be a call for someone to work with the Egyptian goddess of the moon, goddess Isis. I could also be talking to someone that is working with the goddess Isis on this journey. And Isis is saying, beware of incoming food, magic, demonic, craving attacks, because Isis doesn't want you to be thrown off track. I could be talking to someone that is on a current quest with the goddess Isis, and you're just meant to focus on your spiritual quest at this time and not give in to any craving attacks. Gratitude is also coming through with the last quarter moon energies. So be in a season of gratitude at this time. Be in a season of gratitude at this time, chosen ones. It is a season to express gratitude, especially if you have made it this far in 2024. It has been a very challenging year for chosen ones, for light workers, for star seeds. The demonic warfare has been epic this year, more than any other year. Because as a collective we're rising, that means more of us are awakening and choosing the light. So that means that there's that much more resistance. So there's been polarities, there are polarities on the planet. But it certainly is a time to be grateful that you have made it through those battles and your throne is still visible. The King of Pentacles comes out time and again in our messages. You could be 23 years old, you could be born the 23rd of a month, you could also be born March the 2nd or February the 3rd. You could also be born 1932. If that's you, this message is for you. Growth is coming through, so there's a very, very big emphasis on your growth at this time, chosen one. I'm talking to someone that is definitely in a spiritual growth spurt. A lot of changes are taking place in your life. You're growing new roots. I'm also talking to someone that is now more earthbound. You're an incarnated star, but you're now more earthbound. You're an incarnated angel, but you're now more earthbound. Your roots are global, I'm hearing. So I'm talking to someone that is being divinely established during this season of new beginnings. Spirit wants you to focus on your growth. You could be a life path number 5. You could be born the 5th of a month. You could also be born May the 5th. If that's you, this message is for you. Balance is coming through, and this is just a confirmation of what Spirit mentioned earlier, that you want to be in a state of balance and harmony in this season. So don't allow yourself to be thrown off balance by demonic craving attacks. I could also be talking to someone that maybe after eating you feel remorseful. I could be talking to someone that has self-esteem issues that are being propagated through food magic, low self-esteem. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit wants you to balance yourself out. It's a time to be in balance, because when you're balanced in your soul, you allow yourself to just be yourself. No one can take away your confidence or your self-image. You could be 19 years old. You could be born January 9th or September the 1st. You could also be born 1991, or you could be 91 years old. If that's you, this message is for you. Self-love is coming through, and with the number 6. So definitely self-love is very high on the agenda in this message. Love yourself. Love yourself to want the best for your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your heart. All those are affected by food. So you want to make sure that you only consume the best for the best. Practice self-love. The number 6 energy is coming through again. You could recently have seen 666, or you could be seeing repeating sixes. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit is saying balance yourself out. Be in this energy of self-love. You could be a life path number 6. You could be born June the 6th, or you could be born the 6th of a month. If that's you, this message is definitely for you. Self-reflection is also coming through. So Spirit is saying this is also a time for self-reflection. That means focus on yourself, focus on improving yourself, see what needs to be released. It's also a season of releasing old patterns. Embrace the fresh new opportunities. You have to do this through self-reflection, through self-care, and also be grateful for who you're becoming. Spirit already mentioned gratitude for making it this far in this year. You could be 17 years old. You could be born January 7th or July the 1st. You could also be born 1971. If that's you, this message is for you. The unexpected is also coming through with blue moon energies. So blue moon is like a rare moon. So look out for those isolated or rare food cravings, any unexpected food cravings, especially a craving maybe for something that you last touched or handled in the past or in the distant past. Spirit wants you to examine it very carefully. It could be a demonic craving attack sent your way by someone from the past. Spirit is also saying, also observe any incoming food cravings that are unexpected, and they get you to think about someone, like someone unexpected, someone that you wouldn't think while you're eating something. Spirit is saying this individual could also be sending you food magic attacks, whoever you're thinking of, while you're in that munchy state or that craving state. You could be 43 years old. You could be born the April the 3rd or March the 4th. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also be born 1943 or 1934. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit is also saying to someone, expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Patience is also coming through with green corn moon. So your name could be patience, or your name might mean patience. Spirit is also saying to someone, have patience on this journey. Have patience through these cravings, and allow the energies to take their course as they pass through your soul, or pass through your mind, or pass through your body. Just wait patiently for that craving to subside or to pass. That's very specific. Take it if it resonates. For someone else, this food magic is connected with green corn. That might resonate with someone. This Judas may be someone that has either shared corn with you, or has given you corn, or you have prepared corn for them, but corn is connected with this Judas. Corn is also connected with this coven. So take what resonates. You could be 36 years old. You could be born March the 6th or June the 3rd. If that's you, this message is for you. You could be 63 years old. You could also be born 1963. If that's you, this message is for you. I'm also hearing for someone, corn season, like the corn growing season, might be significant to someone. This could also be a past life childhood memory for someone, a connection with a cornfield or a maize field. Take what resonates. Change is coming through with the thunder moon. So I'm talking to someone that is going through changes. You are going through changes, and when you go through changes, you are challenged by the past. But Spirit already mentioned through that number 5 energy that you're going through change, and you're also an agent for change. Things are changing for you. You might resonate with the seagull. You might also resonate with the God of thunder, with Thor. If that's you, this message is for you. You could be 35 years old. You could be born March the 5th. You could also be born May the 3rd. If that's you, this message is for you. So wisdom is also coming through. I'm talking to someone that is now very wise on this journey. Your wisdom is growing. That's part of your pentacles. That's part of your growth spurt, the growth of your wisdom. So Spirit wants you to be wise, to wise up, to be in your wisdom during this season. Use what you have learned so far on this journey, especially when it comes to breaking patterns, toxic patterns, breaking generational curses, especially what you have learned about people, places, situations that no longer resonate with you. Use that wisdom. I could be talking to someone that maybe you regard yourself as a bookworm. I'm talking to someone that is definitely very well read. I'm talking to someone that is also on an expansion path when it comes to your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual education. You're really going up the ladder, so to speak. You could be 22 years old. You could be born the 22nd of a month. You could also be a life path number 22. If you're a life path number 22, it means that you're a humanitarian. It's an ascended master number, so I'm definitely talking to an ascended master. You could also be born February the 2nd. If that's you, this message is for you. So I'm continuing with the Escape the Matrix Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from Source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors, the spirit guides of the highest love and light. It contains activations and messages. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message is resonating with you and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal activation or a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the description. So I just split the deck on Epiphanies, and Spirit just mentioned earlier that this is a season of Epiphanies. This is a season of enlightenment. This is a season of truth and revelations coming out. So beware of any incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks that may derail your epiphanies, your truths coming in, your light codes, your downloads. Let's see what else Spirit has got for the tribe. Free your mind is coming through. So Spirit is saying for someone, beware and keep your mind free. Free your mind. Free your mind, because Spirit already mentioned earlier that when you're in a state of fullness, especially when it was unexpected or when, it wasn't really, your own natural rhythm of eating, it tends to slow your mind down and put you in that state where you feel sleepy or where you feel lethargic and you don't really want to do anything because your body needs to slow down for digestion. So Spirit is saying for someone, free your mind. when you pay attention and stay alert of those craving attacks, you also stay free in the mind. So take whatever resonates. You could be born June the 6th. You could be 66 years old. You could also be born 1966. If that's you, this message is for you. But the number 6 energy is very powerful in this message today. So lots of harmonizing energies, lots of balancing energies. So it's a season to embrace balance. The universe is aligned for that. The forces, the divine forces are aligned to balance you out during this season. So free your mind. Been through the ringer is coming through. That might resonate with someone, but I'm talking to someone that has been through the ringer with a Judas in your life, a betrayer, someone that has gone against your back. I'm also talking to someone that has been through the ringer because of a coven, because of a clique, because of a group of demonic entities. And Spirit is saying, beware, they have been using food attacks. They have put you through the ringer, through food cravings. Spirit is also saying, as an update for someone, they are now, whoever this dark magician is, they're now going through the ringer for using food magic on you. So I could be talking to someone that maybe you are noticing people from the past changing in their weight. They could either be gaining or losing weight, but in an unhealthy way. You can just tell from their energy, from their spirit, that they're not healthy. They're going through the ringer because of what they did to you. Spirit is saying. So that food magic backfired for someone or for a coven or for a group. You could be 46 years old or they could be 46 years old. You could be born April the 6th or June the 4th. You could also be born 1946 or 1964. If that's you, this message is for you. But Spirit is saying, now that you have freed your mind, they are going through the ringer. I'm also talking to someone that has risen above these craving attacks. Your mind is now free. You're no longer hostage. You're no longer tethered to those curses. Your mind is free, but meanwhile, their mind is going through the ringer. It's mind-boggling for them to even imagine just how you figured it out. But you're a magician, and your magic is already more powerful than them. Spirit already mentioned this earlier, that your 10 of Wands, your magic, your fire is way more potent and way more powerful than theirs. So they're going through the ringer because now you've awakened and you found out. Case dismissed spiritually is also coming through for someone. I could be talking to someone that's currently dealing with a legal case, but we're also talking about spirituality here. So this generational curse is like a spiritual case, spiritual police case that has been under investigation by you, your spirit team, Most High Mother and Father God, and now that case is dismissed spiritually. Congratulations. You could be a life path number 2. I'm definitely talking to a master of duality. I'm talking to someone that now sees opposites, sees illusions, sees what is really meant versus what is presented. So even you yourself have dismissed these cases, these generational curse cases that were pitted against you. You could be born in February or the 2nd of a month as well. That's you. This message is for you. Dismissal of karma is coming through. So these are very good energies to end the year. You want to make sure that you are poised for a great start, a great new beginning in the year of 9s in 2025. So your bad karma, especially when it comes to all generational curses that were propagated through food magic, that's literally most of them chosen ones. Because food is very easy for demonic entities to entice. You might resonate with the Hansel and Gretel story. I could be talking to someone that you literally have been dealing with a wicked witch that used food to trap you, to try to cook you, to try to throw you in the oven, in the fire. But you literally have risen. And just like Hansel and Gretel, you shoved that witch into the oven, the very oven that she wanted to bake you in. Congratulations. But I'm talking to someone that is dismissing karma in this season, dismissing bad karma, dismissing generational curses for good. You could be 69 years old, you could be born June the 9th or September the 6th, if that's what this message is for you. You could be born 1969 as well. But that's also a double confirmation that your wheel of fortune has turned, because the wheel of fortune card is a good karma card, and here we have it through the Escape the Matrix Oracle that you are manifesting dismissal of karma. I'm talking to someone that is also escaping or has escaped the matrix of lies, the matrix of darkness, the matrix of illusions. This is what you are achieving. Congratulations. So financial blocks are also being removed in this season for someone. Spirit is also saying for someone, your financial curses were also propagated through food. So I could be talking to someone that maybe your spending on food tends to be extravagant. I could also be talking to someone who has been impoverished financially to keep you stuck in poor eating habits. Spirit is saying all those financial blocks are being removed. Your financial blocks are connected, or the financial blocks you were experiencing were connected to food magic. You could be 75 years old. You could also be born 1975 or 1957. You could also be 57 years old. You could also be born July the 5th or May the 7th. If that's you, this message is for you. Move on is coming through with the number 73. This really is a season to move on. I'm definitely talking to someone that's moving on from the Judases in your past, on your path. You're moving past cravings. You're breaking curses. Yes, you've been through the ringer. It has been very challenging. Spirit has confirmed that 2024 has been very challenging, but now you're free in the mind. Now you're free to move on. Spirit is saying move on to someone. Move on. You could be 73 years old. You could be born 1973 or 1937. You could also be born July the 3rd or March the 7th. If that's you, this message is definitely for you. I'm also talking to someone that has moved on. But now this could be a new tactic on your path for someone. You have moved on from the toxic past. You have dismissed your karma. But there's a Judas in your circle. And you may not even be actively engaging with this Judas, but this is an energy that has been in your orbit. And this energy is seeking to use food cravings to attack you, to stop you from moving on. So protect your move on. Radical change is also coming through. I'm definitely talking to someone that is going through a radical change that has already been emphasized earlier in this message, that you're going through changes. So beware of incoming food magic, demonic craving attacks that may seek to stop or derail these radical changes that you are manifesting, this good fortune that you're manifesting. You could be 57 years old. You could also be born 1957. You could also be born 1975 or be 75 years old. You could be born May the 7th or July the 5th. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit is also saying that for those witches and warlocks, for that Judas is going through radical change now. They are now starting to experience financial blocks, the financial blocks that they created for you. They are also now stuck and unable to move because they were trying to engineer that for you through food. Now it's them that's being a glutton. Now it's them that's gaining weight. Now it's them that is now experiencing the turning of that wheel of karma, and they're at the bottom of it. Blended is also coming through with the number 36. So I could be talking to someone in a blended situation. I could be talking to someone that has grown up in a blended family. Take what resonates. A food blender might also resonate with someone. It might be significant for someone. Take what resonates. You could be 36 years old. You could be born March the 6th or June the 3rd. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit is also saying to someone, this food magic may have involved blending certain ingredients together, maybe blending something into the food that you are not supposed to consume, or something that you wouldn't consume, a food item maybe, or a substance. Take what resonates. Food poisoning is coming up again. Spirit already mentioned it earlier. I could be talking to someone that has either experienced food poisoning or alcohol poisoning, not induced, either induced from you binge drinking, or it could be alcohol poisoning that was engineered through a substance put in your alcohol. For someone, take what resonates. I could also be talking to someone that is recovering from alcoholism. If that's you, Spirit wants you to stay in that Knight of Swords energy and to focus on your growth, focus, self-reflect, focus on loving yourself during this season. I could also be talking to someone recovering from food addiction. Take what resonates. Advantage is the last oracle message coming through for this reading. And I'm talking to someone that now has a divine advantage. 7 is the number of God, and this is coming with 77. So that's a double emphasis of God energies, spirit energies, when it comes to the kind of advantages that you're manifesting, that 8 of Pentacles energy. Spirit wants you to make sure that you maintain your advantage. Don't give in to any food cravings that are demonic in nature. Yes, chosen ones, this is not to say that you could never ever crave for food, but Spirit wants you to sit and examine the polarity of the feelings or the emotions that you're feeling during that craving, and determine whether it is really your soul that is craving for something, because your soul can also crave for food, and that's okay. But when it's demonic, it means that it's in low vibrational energies. It means that you may actually be shivering and shaking. You may actually be feeling pressed to rush to do something in your mind. That kind of craving is toxic. So Spirit wants you to maintain your spiritual advantage by examining those cravings and rising and staying on top. Spirit is also saying this is a season of advantages because you have done the work. You have created advantages for yourself, and you want to protect those advantages. So I'm going to close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some illumination, some guidance. If you would like a more personal deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonated with you today, add some green hearts to the comments to either unblock, activate, or boost your heart chakra for the multidimensional aspects contained in this message for yourself, or to simply promote the 528 hertz frequency that flows through our healing community, through our 5D community of light. Also, if the message resonated with you, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and help someone else find this very important message. So I'm going to wrap it up now with the angel answers. This is for anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle. Now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? Spirit is saying shuffle on, so shuffling. All right, so a year from now is coming through. And this could be very significant for someone. If your question resonates with this answer, then that's your answer. But I could also be talking to someone that maybe you experienced a demonic food attack, a demonic craving attack a year backwards from now, a year ago. That might be very significant for someone. So take what resonates. That's all I have for you, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day, living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.